Grace Caroline Curry and Virginia Gardner deliver the most intense, nail biting performances of the year as two grief stricken thrill seekers who scale this 2,000-foot vertical lattice tower and get stuck. How long do you think it takes for them to give up? Let's review the vertigo inducing suspense thriller Fall. The producers of 47 Meters Down are back with another death defying survival thriller, and they really raised the bar. Scott Mann directed this film and co wrote the screenplay with Jonathan Frank. I like the structure of the script, how they wasted no scenes and got right into the action. The story is centered around Becky, a grieving widow who witnesses her husband fall to his death while they were rock climbing. Becky spends every waking moment drinking away the pain to cope with her heartbreak and loss. No one can seem to get through to her, not even her father, cameoed by Jeffrey Dean Morgan, who didn't approve of her husband Dan in the first place. Then there's her best friend Hunter, who comes up with the harebrained scheme to not only memorialize Dan, but also a way to get the old Becky back, fearless Becky, who jumped at the chance to climb the decommissioned B-67 radio tower. Becky's apprehensive at first, but she caves to Hunter's peer pressure and decides it'll be a good place to spread Dan's ashes. Now, I would have said absolutely not, and that would have been the end of it, but then we wouldn't have a movie. Right out the gate, the action starts. I love movies like this. And there is never a dull moment. Stakes, one after the other, elevating the tension of this story, has you squeamish in your seat. And even though we're looking up to this big screen from our theater seats, we're actually looking down at the 2,000-foot drop as if we're on the platform with Becky and Hunter. The way this is filmed cinematically is brilliant. Now, Hunter seemingly lured her best friend to this tower under false pretenses. She's capping for clicks on Instagram, online, trying to prove to her 60,000 followers that she's brave, while Becky, her best friend, is there to spread her late husband's ashes to memorialize him. All in all, these best friends have to survive the elements, praying vultures, rusty ladders, no cell phone reception, no water, no food, no contact with the world 2,000 feet below, and a secret that could turn them against each other as they fight to survive. Hats off to director Scott Mann and his cinematographer McGregor. They captured some extraordinary shots. Now, there's obviously CGI, but it's not in any way distracting. And fair warning, bring your Dramamine if you have to. You will feel like you're on this narrow platform with these characters, tortured not to look down. Trust me. This film is hard to sit through, but in the best way. I did have a couple of issues. They're somewhat minor, but noticeable to me. There is one solitary title card that reveals the timeline, and it was unnecessary. The characters already let us know where we are in the story, so having that title card was sort of redundant. We already know that it is Dan's 1-year anniversary of his death, so we didn't need this title card. And the ending. The ending was unsatisfying and kind of deflated the energy of the rest of the story, which was otherwise intense. But again, the ending doesn't depreciate the film overall. Let me ask you, have you seen Fall this weekend? I know it did not do numbers. This is a film you have to see on a big screen. I don't know how effective something like this is on a smaller screen or home screen, our regular screens at home. This movie, this type of film was meant for IMAX. It really was. You will feel the effectiveness on seeing it on the largest screen you can. This is a great movie. I 100% recommend seeing Fall. Thank you so much. If you stuck around this long, I certainly appreciate you. Please consider liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. And until next time, peace.